So Yumi Cells 3 has finally reached its ending, and honestly, I still can't move on from it. Even though this season only had 8 episodes, it somehow managed to make viewers laugh, cry, and feel emotionally attached all over again. I know some people were disappointed because Yumi and Shin Soo Rok's romance felt too short, but personally, I think that's what made their relationship feel more realistic and mature. This season wasn't just about romance anymore. It felt like a story about healing, growth, and finally learning how to choose happiness without losing yourself in the process. And the best part is, there are actually so many life lessons hidden inside this drama that hit way too close to home. So today, let's talk about the 8 life lessons from Yumi Cells 3 that honestly feel more real than most self-help advice online. 1. Opening your heart again is part of healing. One thing I really loved about Yumi this season is how realistic her emotional journey felt. After experiencing heartbreak, opening your heart again is honestly terrifying. You become more careful, more guarded, and sometimes you even convince yourself that staying alone is safer. But Yumi showed us that giving love another chance is not weakness, it's healing. And I think many viewers probably related to that fear of being disappointed again. Sometimes we act like moving on should happen quickly, but in reality, healing takes time. Yumi didn't magically become fearless. She slowly learned to trust again, and that process felt very human. 2. Small decisions can change your life. Another lesson that stood out to me is how change doesn't always come from huge dramatic moments. Sometimes your life changes because of one small decision. A simple conversation, a different mindset, or even choosing to step outside your comfort zone can completely redirect your future. Yumi's growth throughout the drama wasn't loud or dramatic all the time, but little by little, you could see her becoming a different person. Honestly, I think that's more inspiring because in real life, most of us aren't changing our lives overnight either. 3. Mature love is more than romance. I think this drama perfectly showed the difference between fantasy love and mature love. When we're younger, we often think love is all about butterflies, sweet words, and romantic moments. But as we grow older, we realize communication is honestly more important. Understanding each other matters more. The way 2 people think, solve problems, and respect each other becomes the real foundation of a relationship. And I actually liked how Yumi Cells 3 focused more on emotional compatibility instead of just cute romantic scenes. 4. Love can come unexpectedly. One of the most relatable things about love is that it rarely comes when you expect it. Sometimes you meet someone when you're not ready at all. Sometimes the person you never imagined becomes the one who changes your life. Yumi's story reminds us to stay open-minded because life doesn't always follow the plans we make. And honestly, I think many viewers probably started questioning their own love lives while watching this drama. Like, what if the right person appears when you finally stop chasing the wrong one? 5. Choose someone who truly values you. This lesson might actually be my favorite. The drama reminds us not to settle for someone who treats us like an option or emotional escape. Find someone who genuinely values you, protects your feelings, and respects your presence in their life. And honestly, this is something many people ignore in real life because sometimes attention feels like love, even when it's not. But Yumi slowly learned that real love should feel safe, not confusing. 6. Learn to love yourself first. After heartbreak, many people rush into another relationship just to avoid loneliness. But Yumi showed the opposite. Instead of desperately finding someone new, she focused on understanding herself first. She learned how to appreciate herself without depending on someone else's validation. And I think that message is incredibly important because self-love sounds simple, but it's honestly one of the hardest things to achieve. 7. Stop overthinking your life. Yumi's life reset journey was honestly refreshing to watch because it wasn't about becoming perfect. It was about finally stopping the endless overthinking. Fear and anxiety can keep us stuck for years, and I think many viewers saw themselves in Yumi's struggles. But what made her inspiring is that she kept moving forward anyway. Even when she felt uncertain, she still chose growth. And honestly, sometimes that's enough. 8. Professionalism still matters. One thing I respect about Yumi is how she handled her career professionally despite personal problems. She understood boundaries. She didn't let emotional chaos destroy her responsibilities. And in today's world, where emotions often affect productivity, I think this lesson is extremely relevant. It reminds us that personal growth also includes learning how to balance emotions and responsibilities without letting one destroy the other. At the end of the day, Yumi Cells 3 feels much deeper than a simple romance drama. It's really a story about becoming a healthier and happier version of yourself. Yumi proved that when someone genuinely tries to improve their life, they slowly attract better people and better opportunities too. Maybe that's why this season felt so comforting despite its emotional moments. It reminds us that life doesn't end after heartbreak, failure, or uncertainty. Sometimes those moments are exactly what guide us towards something better. But now I'm curious about you guys. Which life lesson from Yumi Cells 3 felt the most relatable to your current situation? And do you think Yumi and Shin Soo Rok deserve more screen time together? Or was their short romance actually perfect for the story?